Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti. Welcome to Baroda.
Om Shanti. So happy
Om
to be with
Shanti. Om
you.
Shanti.
We're in Baroda.
You also welcome. Rushi. Rushi.
Is
Rushi.
Rushi Bhai?
मिनेश भाई रुषि को हाँ अभी बोलो रुषि अपने दीदी को वेलकम करो हाँ
There's my brother.
अच्छा
Welcome to Baroda.
Thank you. Oh, it's an honor to be with you all. I think I'd like to just look at the gallery view and see everybody's faces if I can.
બધાના camera on કરો એવું કહે છે જેના off છે camera બધાને જોઈ શકાય.
I can see everyone now. So where are your mom and dad, Rushi Bhai?
The BK Himani Ben and Minesh bhai.
Ah, there you are at the top. Okay. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Wonderful. So this is the family that sent Canada our Rushi Bhai, is it? Thank you. Blessings on your head. All of you.
Okay. It's a wonderful drama, how we are meeting each other nowadays. So everybody are eager to listen to your experience, how you came into this godly knowledge and what hurdles you got after getting this knowledge. So all are eager here. So
ये है नरसी दादा
Ah, this is my brother in Canada.
Yes, he's in Toronto. He's from the same Karelibaug Center. He's in Toronto right now.
Okay. So this center of yours is gifting many jewels to Canada.
Yeah.
But still, you have so many jewels left. Oh, wonderful.
This is Dr. Jayan Bhai and Champa Ben. You can see Dr. So they actually run the Karelibaug Center in Baroda.
Oh yeah. Okay. And where are you? You have an
in
ocean
Baroda
behind
at present in Baroda only, and from very beginning I am in Baroda, myself and my Yugal BK Champa Ben.
Is this an actual ocean behind you, or is that a picture of an ocean?
Virtual background.
That's very nice. I like it. Rushi, have you shown pictures of the Atlantic Ocean in your background?
Yes, I would also try that. So actually, Sakar Brahma Baba allowed them for their marriage, and they are in this Gyan since like 51 years, and they are at Karelibaug Center in Baroda. And whatever the people you see connected in the participants are all from Karelibaug Center and the Pathshala that is run in Kamla Nagar, as you know. So this all are participants from there. Most of them are.
That's beautiful. Oh, I am sitting amongst Baba's very special jewels then. I feel very fortunate that you've invited me this morning. Thank you. It's nice to see everyone. I have to say we are very grateful to Baba, and we are very grateful to all of you, the family, who sent Rushi Bhai to us.
We are grateful.
Thank you.
We are grateful to see you here.
Yeah. You know, it is the place in Canada that has been least visited by BKs because it is so inauspicious. It is so hard to get to. It is such hard rock, literal and spiritual, that nobody has gone there. And then out of the sky, Baba drops a diamond in Newfoundland. So wonders of the drama. And we always wondered in Canada, who will serve Newfoundland? Who will go to that place? How do we get...
Rushi, would you like to translate so all people can understand in Hindi?
Sister, one request: you have to remember to pause at a regular
Thank you.
interval.
Okay.
Rishi will
Thank you.
give translation to all of attendees, because everybody is not able to understand English. So translation is also required. So you have to pause at regular interval.
Thank you, I will.
नहीं, उनका कहना ये है कि कनाडा एक ऐसी जगह है, लाइक ज्यादातर बीके कनाडा आना पसंद कम करते हैं। तो वेदर है वो अमेरिका के कंपैरिजन में काफी हार्श वेदर है। कनाडा में ठंडी और वगैरह ज्यादा होता है। अमेरिका's वेदर इज लाइक, अमेरिका का वेदर ज्यादा अच्छा है कनाडा के कंपैरिजन में। तो पीपल यहाँ पे आना थोड़ा कम प्रेफर करते हैं। और इन लोगों को हमेशा ये था कि न्यू फाउंडलैंड में कैसे सेवा करेंगे, न्यू फाउंडलैंड में कैसे जाएंगे। एंड ऑल ऑफ अ सडन लाइक उन्होंने कहा कि किसी को बाबा ने यहाँ पे भेजा है, वो इज एक्चुअली जो यहाँ पे न्यू फाउंडलैंड की ही सेवा करने के कंसेप्ट से यहाँ पे आया है। दैट इज यही उनका अभी तक का कहना था। यस सिस्टर प्लीज।
Did you say jewel came from the sky? You did not. You did not. I did not hear that. You must translate all.
Yeah.
सो उन्होंने यही कहा है कि बाबा ने ऊपर से एक हीरे को न्यू फाउंडलैंड में भेज दिया है न्यू फाउंडलैंड की सेवा करने के लिए। पूरी बात इतनी है। नाउ आई हैव ट्रांसलेटेड दैट एज वेल।
No, I didn't hear Era. I did not hear that.
I translated that. The Hira,
Okay.
Hira is jewel is Hira. So I done that from, yeah.
Diamond.
That's so good. Yeah, you know, in Canada, where I am, in Halifax, where Bubba's Center is here. This is upstairs. The meditation hall is downstairs. Was the first place that Bubba came in all of the Americas.
ये जो हेलिफैक्स है, जो जूडी सिस्टर है वो हेलिफैक्स में है। ये जो आप देख रहे हो उसके नीचे जो है वो मेडिटेशन सेंटर है। और ये फर्स्ट नॉर्थ अमेरिका का जो मतलब अटलांटिक कनाडा का है, ये पहला सेंटर है अभी तक का।
And Latin America, Central America, North America, Canada, all Americas. Halifax was the first place.
Acha.
Yes. Not just North America, like Latin America, North Canada, all ये Halifax अभी तक का सबसे पहला सेंटर है। और मेरे ख्याल से अभी तक अटलांटिक कनाडा में सिर्फ Halifax ही एक सेंटर है।
No. So Sister Mohini came here to Halifax. And she stayed for 6 months in 1974.
But according
मोहिनी बहन जो है वो 64 में वहां पे गए थे और 6 महीने तक हेलिफैक्स के सेंटर पे वो मोहिनी बहन रहे हैं। 1974.
But according to Chandru Ben, Toronto Center was the first center.
Yeah.
नहीं, नॉर्थ अटलांटिक कनाडा भाई।
Okay, not Atlantic.
No. All of the Americas.
Jo, suno.
Sister Mohini came here with Chandru Ben, Sister Denise, and Chandra Didi from Mauritius. 4.
Okay.
And they came to Halifax. And they stayed for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened. They read Murli every day for 6 months. And nobody became a Brahmin.
Oh. तो वो मोहिनी बहन, चंद्रू बहन और ये सब लोग 74 में 6 महीने तक आके हेलिफैक्स सेंटर पे रहे थे। 6 महीने मुरली पढ़ी, सबने सब कुछ किया, सेवाएं करने की सारी कोशिश की, लेकिन एक भी ब्राह्मण आत्मा 6 महीनों में नहीं निकली वहां पे हेलिफैक्स।
तुम्हारा नेटवर्क बहुत वीक आ रहा है। हेलो।
So they said this soil is too hard. And they went to Toronto, Guyana, New York, and San Francisco. And that's where service boomed.
Right.
So वो जब यहाँ पे आए 6 महीने तक यहाँ पे कुछ नहीं हुआ, तो उन्होंने यही सोचा कि ये जगह जो है वो सेवा करने के लिए बहुत मुश्किल है, बहुत मुश्किल है यहाँ पे सेवाएं करना। तो फिर यहाँ से वो लोग फिर अमेरिका शिफ्ट हुए, सैन फ्रांसिस्को वगैरह, और वहां पे फिर जो सेवा है वो बहुत ही बूस्ट हुई। लाइक सर्विस ब्लॉसम देयर कंपेयर द हैलिफैक्स। यहाँ पे हैलिफैक्स में उतना 6 महीने तक रहने के बाद भी कुछ ज्यादा हुआ नहीं, फिर वहां पे वो लोग सैन फ्रांसिस्को गए।
Mhm. So 23 years ago, I am the first fruit.
Wow.
Wow.
Great, great, great.
No, no, but imagine that's 23 years of nothing. And then suddenly, the first fruit.
So जूडी बेन 23 साल पहले वहां पे कुछ भी नहीं था, और पहले जूडी बेन जो है वो सबसे पहले ज्ञान में निकले, एंड ऑल ऑफ जूडी बेन ज्ञान में निकले। वहीं से फिर सारी सेवाएं जो है हैलिफैक्स रीजन में और अटलांटिक कनाडा में वहीं से फिर शुरू हुई। उन्होंने ही जो है स्टार्ट किया है।
तुम्हारा
So,
नेटवर्क
Sister-
बहुत वीक आ रहा है ऋषि, नेटवर्क ठीक नहीं है, एडजस्ट करो।
बात तो आ रहा है अच्छी तरह।
नहीं, लेकिन वीडियो अटक रहा है।
So Sister Mohini says that it's only tapasya that will create service here because the land is so hard.
मोहिनी बहन ने यही कहा है, मोहिनी बहन जब वहां पे गए थे तो उन्होंने यही बताया कि ये यहाँ पे तपस्या के अलावा और कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, कितनी भी सेवाएं करो, लेकिन ये भूमि जो है बहुत मुश्किल है सेवा करने के लिए, तो तपस्या से ही इसको यहाँ पे सेवा सबसे ज्यादा होगी।
So suddenly service is booming here, and you can imagine our surprise when Rushibai said, I will move to Newfoundland to do service. We could not believe. It's not possible.
अचानक से वहां पे जो है अभी मतलब हैलिफैक्स में तो बहुत अच्छी सेवाएं चल रही है अकॉर्डिंग टू जो उन्होंने बताया उस हिसाब से। तो और उन्होंने यही कहा कि न्यूफाउंडलैंड की उन सबको चिंता रहती थी, न्यूफाउंडलैंड सेवा करेगा, और जब उनको थोड़ा से कोई न्यूफाउंडलैंड आ रहा है सेवा करने के लिए तो उस वक्त वो सभी लोग बहुत खुश हुए, बिकॉज लाइक उनके हिसाब से बहुत कम होता है कि कोई स्पेशली इस तरह से सेवा करने के लिए ऐसी जगह पे आए जहाँ की वेदर कंडीशंस भी बहुत हार्श है। सो यस।
So Halifax has a very, very small Indian community. So there aren't many, Indians to come. So we are really only serving the double foreign population. And so many are, from the tree. Many are the Christian, the old souls from Christianity. And we know that. We know our job is to serve the tree. And so much of our programming is designed to help people find their way back to God through whatever path is theirs. We always knew there would not be thousands of Brahmins like in India.
हैलिफैक्स में जो है वो इंडियन कम्युनिटी बहुत कम है, लाइक टोरंटो में अगर देखो तो इंडियंस बहुत ज्यादा है, सेम वैसे हैलिफैक्स में इंडियन कम्युनिटी बहुत कम है। तो जो वहां पे हैलिफैक्स में भी सेवा है वो सारी डबल फॉरेनर्स की ज्यादा है, जो लोकल कैनेडियंस है उन लोगों की सेवाएं ज्यादा है कंपेयर टू इंडियन कम्युनिटी। और मतलब इनका ये कहना है कि यहाँ पे जैसे इंडिया के सेंटर्स में हमारे 100-150 लोग क्लास में हो जाते हैं, वैसे यहाँ पे बहुत रेयर होता है। यहाँ पे हैलिफैक्स में जो भी सेवाएं है सारी मेजोरिटी लोकल्स की ज्यादा है कंपेयर टू इंडियन कम्युनिटी, क्योंकि वहां पे है ही नहीं ज्यादा इंडियन कम्युनिटी।
So that's a little story about us. But Halifax was the first place all the immigrants came to Canada as well. So it's the oldest karma, the oldest place in Canada. So it makes sense that it would be the longest in a way. The first and then in some ways the hardest.
हैलिफैक्स जो है वो सबसे पहली जगह है जहाँ पे इमिग्रेंट्स कनाडा में आए थे, तो सबसे पहले हैलिफैक्स आए थे। सो इसलिए वो सबसे मतलब ओल्डेस्ट जगह है, पर सर्विस है क्योंकि इंडियन कम्युनिटी वगैरह कम है तो इसीलिए सर्विस।
So I've been with Baba for 23 years, and I did not come in Halifax. I was in Mexico at a business conference, and I took drishti from a brother I didn't know was a BK, and Baba gave me an instant experience of bliss and bodilessness, and I had that experience for 6 months.
जब ये कांटेक्ट में आए थे तो इनको पता नहीं था कि वो भाई बीके भाई है, और दृष्टि का लेन देन हुआ था, और उसी वक्त बाबा ने अशरीरीपन का अनुभव करवाया था, और वो अनुभव इनको 6 महीने तक रहा था। बॉडीलेसनेस का जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो उनको 6 महीने तक वही अनुभव रहा था, और उस वक्त उनको कुछ पता नहीं था कि ये कौन है क्या है। तो दिस इज हाउ इट स्टार्टेड।
And then I came, back to Halifax, and I had 2 little children and a husband, and there was no center. And then finally somebody came from Vancouver to open a center here. And so we began service 23 years ago here.
Okay. So वो हैलिफैक्स में जब थे तो इनके दो बेटे हैं और इनके हस्बैंड के साथ वो थे, और वहां पे हैलिफैक्स में उस वक्त कोई सेंटर नहीं था 23 साल पहले. तो ऑल ऑफ अ सडन वैंकूवर से कोई आया हैलिफैक्स में सेंटर ओपन करने के लिए, एंड दैट इज हाउ इट ऑल स्टार्टेड. इसी तरह से वहां पे हैलिफैक्स में शुरू हुआ. समवन केम फ्रॉम वैंकूवर से आके फिर वहां पे हैलिफैक्स में सेवाएं शुरू की.
And when I was in Canada, we don't think really so much about India. So as a little girl, it was unusual for my family that I was so interested in Gandhi, and I was so interested in partition. And I read everything I could read about partition, India, when I was 12. And I have a little stack of books about India partition and Gandhi's life in my bedroom. I still have them, actually. And it made no sense to my little white family in suburb Calgary, in suburb Canada, that I would be reading so much about India. It made no sense.
So कनाडा में लोगों को इंडिया के बारे में इंटरेस्ट हो ये बहुत कम होता है. लाइक कनाडा की जो लाइफ है वहां पे लोग इंडिया को ज्यादा मतलब इतना कोई जानना नहीं चाहता है कि क्या है क्यों है. सो ये जब छोटे थे, जब ये 12 साल के थे, तभी से इनको महात्मा गांधी वगैरह, पार्टीशन कैसे हुआ इंडिया का, ये सब बातों में बहुत इंटरेस्ट था. और इस बात का उनके जो माता पिता उनको बहुत वंडर लगता था दैट ये मतलब इंडिया के बारे में इतना अट्रैक्टेड क्यों है ये. एंड उनके पास बुक का पूरा शेल्फ भर के बुक्स थी जिसमें सब पार्टीशन रिलेटेड बातें थी, महात्मा गांधी की जीवन कथा थी, ये सब वगैरह. वो 12 साल की उम्र से इंडिया के बारे में ये सब पढ़ते रहते थे.
And I felt like I was in the room when the decision to divide India and Pakistan was made. Like when I read the stories, I know what Jinnah's face looked like. And I know what Nehru was. It's like I felt it so intensely in me that I know that. But I know it inside the room, not outside, like a history. And that has always been, I didn't understand why until I came to the Brahma Kumaris. I don't know if I was there. I just know that that has a huge place in my being, in my reality. So very close feeling to India. That's quite recent actually.
जब पार्टीशन वगैरह का ये जो इन्होंने ये पढ़ते थे तभी से इनको मतलब उससे बहुत आकर्षण होता था कि मतलब इनको ये फील होता था कि मैं वहीं थी जब ये पार्टीशन वगैरह हुआ, तब आई वाज एक्चुअली मैं वहीं पे थी. लेकिन वो तो इन्होंने जो पढ़ा था, जब तक ये ब्रह्मा कुमारी इसके संपर्क में नहीं आए थे तब तक इनको ये पता नहीं था कि मुझे इस बात से इतना आकर्षण क्यों हो रहा है. अब इनको समझ में आ रहा है दैट आई वाज एक्चुअली, मैं उसी वक्त वही थी. ऐसा मुझे आज भी लगता है कि जब इनके दिल की जो बातें हैं, पार्टीशन एरिया ये सब वगैरह, सो उसी तरह से इनका ये स्टार्ट जब आए.
And I worked all over the world for 20 years, all over Asia, Latin America, and I said there was only one place on planet Earth that I would never go, and that was India.
पूरी जहाँ तक ये जहाँ पे भी घूमे हैं, लैटिन अमेरिका गए वगैरह वगैरह, जहाँ पे भी घूमे हैं, तो इनका यही सोचना था कि पूरी दुनिया में एक ही जगह होगी जहाँ पे मैं नहीं जाऊंगी, और वो होगा इंडिया.
So a Bharatwasi stranded in Canada, in this birth.
So अब इनका यही कहना है कि मैं ओरिजिनली भारत की आत्मा हूँ, लेकिन अब मैं जाके कनाडा में आई हूँ, ये मुझे बाद में पता चला.
Yeah. So when I first came, I thought, gee, I'm so late, with the double foreigners. I'm coming so late. But then Baba started to use some of the facilitation, management consulting skills and experience that I had in the double foreign world and in the yagya.
So जब ये ज्ञान में आए थे तब इनको ये लगा कि डबल फॉरेनर्स ऑलरेडी काफी सारे डबल फॉरेनर्स ज्ञान में आ गए हैं, तो तो इनको ये लगा कि मैं बहुत लेट हूँ, लेकिन फिर जो सेवाएं शुरू हुई, सो मैनेजमेंट रिलेटेड वगैरह ऐसे ऐसे कोर्सेज वहाँ पे इन लोगों ने जो शुरू किए, उससे फिर काफी अटैचमेंट शुरू हुआ.
And I thought, oh, I'm 38 years old. I have children. I have marriage. I have career. I'm so late to Baba, but at least I can use these skills.
Yes. So ये जब ज्ञान में आया तब इनकी उम्र 38 years old थी और उनको यही लगा कि मेरे 2 बच्चे हैं, मेरा हस्बैंड है और अब मैं मतलब बहुत लेट है मेरे लिए ज्ञान में आना. के पास जो स्किल्स थी मैनेजमेंट रिलेटेड ये सब, तो उनको यही लगा कि इन स्किल्स के आधार पे मैं बहुत सेवाएं आगे भी कर सकती हूँ. इवन दो आई एम लेट, मैं आगे कर सकती हूँ. Yes.
I don't know if you know, but we had this program called Global Functioning in the double foreign centers. And it was 12 years ago, maybe. And this was to organize our centers so that they were legal for the country we lived in. And we were accountable to the laws of the land. Do you know this program we had, Global Functioning, it's called? No.
I'm not.
Okay.
So ये कहना है कि ग्लोबल के एक प्रोग्राम है जो 12 साल पहले इन्होंने शुरू किया और वो प्रोग्राम का जो मूल कंसेप्ट है वो यही है कि जो भी सारे सेंटर्स है उनको अलग अलग देशों में लाइक लीगलाइज करने की प्रॉब्लम होती है. हर जगह पे ब्रह्मा कुमारीज इंडिया की जैसे रजिस्टर नहीं होता है, तो जो भी फॉरेन सेंटर्स है तो ये प्रोग्राम उनको यही हेल्प करता है कि लीगली आपका जो सेंटर है उसको कैसे उस
So I was asked to help, and they took me because of the professional skills, and they took me to meet Daddy Gulzar and said, "We get blessings for this project from Daddy Gulzar."
So इनकी जो स्किल्स थी उनके आधार पे ये जो प्रोग्राम शुरू किया, तो उस वक्त इनको गुलजार दादी के पास लेके गए और गुलजार दादी के सामने ये सारी बातें रखी कि इस तरह से ये प्रोग्राम शुरू करना है और ये बहनें जो ये अच्छे से ये संभाल सकती है और ये कर सकते हैं.
So even though Daddy Janki was my sort of personal support, she was the one I would talk to directly. This time we went to see Daddy Gulzar. And Daddy Gulzar asked me, "What year were you born?" That's all she said. "Acha, what year were you born?" And I told her. And then she said, "Acha, that's the year Baba said you would come." Understand? So I went to see Daddy Gulzar for a blessing for this project. International project, and she only asked me, "What year were you born?" I told her, and she said, "Acha, that's the year Baba said you would come."
So जब ये प्रोजेक्ट शुरू होने वाला था तब इनको दादी गुलजार के पास जब लेके गए तो दादी गुलजार ने इनसे सबसे पहले यही पूछा क्या रहे हो. सो इन्होंने जो बताया तो उन्होंने बाबा ने कहा था कि इसी साल में एक बच्ची है जो ज्ञान में आएगी यहाँ से. सो बाबा ने दादी गुलजार को ये बात पहले से बता के रखी थी.
She said, in that year, Baba said there were souls who would come to the yajna ready-made for service, ready-made to help the yajna in the final phase of unity.
दादी ने ये कहा कि इसी साल में एक ऐसी बच्ची आएगी जो सर्विस के लिए एकदम पहले से तैयार है, जो रेडीमेड है सर्विस के लिए और जो यूनिटी है उसको आगे बढ़ाने के लिए उसका बहुत बड़ा अच्छा पार्ट होगा.
And then my whole life made sense. I was ready-made. I was built for service. So since I started, it has been service, 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 and only service has been my life. And I understood why. It's because I needed to develop all those skills before coming to Baba, especially working in unity in the yajna. I was an unknown. I was a new energy. And so then Baba put me to work on reconciliation, unity inside the double foreign yajna.
So जब इन्होंने तब सेवा से ही शुरू किया और सेवा आज तक वो सेवा ही करते आए हैं, क्योंकि जैसे बाबा ने पहले बोला था कि ये आत्मा जो है वो सेवा के लिए रेडीमेड है. सो जब से शुरू किया तब से आज तक सेवाएं ही चल रही है और दुनिया में हर जगह पे ये जाते हैं सेवा करने के लिए. कई सारी जगहों पे, सिर्फ हेलिफैक्स में नहीं है, काफी जगहों पे ये अपनी सेवाएं देने के लिए जाते हैं.
So there I am, a young girl in Canada, obsessed with partition. And then I come to Baba almost 40 years later, and I am serving for unity. Interesting,
तो
no?
तो जब इन्होंने शुरू किया 12 साल की उम्र में, तब सबसे पहले जो इन्होंने बातें इंडिया के लिए पढ़ी थी वो पार्टीशन की थी, और उनसे ये बहुत मतलब आकर्षित हुए थे पार्टीशन वगैरह की बातों से। और जब एक्चुअली बाबा की सेवाएं शुरू की तो यूनिटी से शुरू की कि सारे जो है उन सबको कैसे एक करना है, उस प्रोग्राम से ही इन्होंने एक्चुअली शुरुआत की सेवाओं की।
So I know when I heard about the cycle, it made sense for me instantly because of this one thing. I understood that human beings could be unified. They could live in such harmony and such unity and such love. I knew that in my heart. I work as a organization development consultant. I am only hired when organizations are in big conflict. And they're having high turnover, they're having legal court cases. I only get hired for that. And so there's never any evidence of unity. And I get hired, why? Because I know unity is possible. And that's how I understood the cycle. It's in us. It's in me to know that, because I lived it. And so no surprise, I become a consultant for unity.
So, इनका जो प्रोफेशनल काम है वो ये है कि जब ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस में कन्फ्लिक्ट होता है, जो बड़ी बड़ी कंपनियां होती है, कंपनी में कोई प्रॉब्लम्स आ जाती है, तो ये प्रोफेशनल इनका काम ही ये है कि इन कन्फ्लिक्ट्स को दूर करना है। शी इज प्रोफेशनल एडवाइजर फॉर दैट। सो ये इनका यही मानना है कि अपने ही अंदर ये होता है कि कैसे यूनाइट होना है, एंड शी इज अ फर्म बिलीवर। ये इस बात में बिलीव करते हैं कि ह्यूमंस कैन यूनाइट वेरी वेल, एंड शी प्रोफेशनली भी इनका ये काम है कि कंपनीज को कैसे यूनाइट करना है, उसी को ये सेवा में ला रहे हैं आगे।
But it's because of the cycle, right? That I know that we know that's possible, right? These feelings that we know unity are more powerful than the scenes in front of us in the drama.
तो जो ये यूनिटी की साइकिल, इनको जो ज्ञान मिला उससे इनका जो प्रोफेशनल ये जो काम करते हैं उसमें भी एक एनहांसमेंट आया है कि यूनिटी की हम ही थे पहले, और जो साइकिल है उसी को ये प्रोफेशनल काम में भी लगा रहे हैं, एंड इट वर्क्स वेरी वेल देयर एज वेल।
So I don't know about you, but in the West, we're very intellectual in our relationship with God. And so, Baba I got drishti, and I fell instantly in love with Baba, completely in love. And it flew under the radar screen of ego and intellect. And so then we have to, it's funny how he gets us. He got me like a beloved. I mean, I fell madly in love with God. He came in this drishti form. I had an experience of being God's partner. And I have since been in love with God. And it's the complete opposite of the intellectual approach that most Westerners take. So that the Baba finds a way to get us here in the West that gets through our thick heads, our thick intellects and our thick egos, because we don't live with the same bhavna of India. We just somehow, it's not our culture, so it's hard for us. So he's wonderful how he gets us through this love that cannot be human.
तो जब से ये ज्ञान में आए हैं तब से इनको बाबा से इतना प्यार हुआ है, क्योंकि बाबा ने सबसे पहले जो शुरुआत की वो दृष्टि से की है, और जब से इनको दृष्टि वो मिली है तब से इन्होंने अशरीरीपन का जो अनुभव किया 6 महीने तक। सो इन्होंने यही कहना है कि बाबा जो वेस्टर्न कल्चर है वहाँ के लोगों को अडॉप्ट करने के लिए बाबा ये सारे तरीके जो है वो अपनाते हैं, बिकॉज रेगुलरली इंडिया के जैसे ज्ञान दिया, सबने ज्ञान स्वीकार किया, वैसा यहाँ पे मुश्किल होता है, क्योंकि इनके हिसाब से जो इन लोगों का दिमाग होता है वो इंडियंस के जैसा नहीं होता है। इसमें ज्ञान को घुसने के लिए बहुत भेजामारी करनी पड़ती है। सो ऐसे अनुभवों से बाबा ने काफी डबल फॉरेनर्स को ज्ञान में लाए हैं, और ये भी उनमें से ही है कि इनको अनुभव हुआ तो ये बहुत नजदीक आए बाबा के।
And also we are so committed to independence that it's the exact opposite of coming into the family. So for double foreigners, it's quite hard to come into the family and to turn Baba's center from a learning community into a family. It doesn't happen quickly for double foreigners. And so it's good that Baba makes us all fall in love with him, because then we can't help but come. We have to come and we have to be in the family, and it's so good for us.
जो फैमिली की फीलिंग जो इंडिया में होती है, ये बात मैं कल भी शेयर कर रहा था कि जो फैमिली की फीलिंग इंडिया में होती है वो यहाँ पे नहीं होती है। तो यहाँ पे सेंटर्स में जो फैमिली क्रिएट करनी होती है, ब्राह्मण परिवार क्रिएट करना होता है, वो इंडिया का एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अलग होता है और यहाँ का एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अलग होता है। सबको जो फैमिली वैल्यूज है वगैरह वो इतना ये लोग अटैच नहीं होते हैं इस चीज से, पर जैसे जैसे ज्ञान मिलता है तो वैसे वैसे वो लोग अडॉप्ट करते जाते हैं, देन दे क्रिएट अ सेंटर। सो इट इज अ मतलब ये बहुत लंबी प्रोसेस हो जाती है। इंडिया में बहुत शॉर्ट प्रोसेस है, यहाँ पे ये प्रोसेस बहुत लंबी है, क्योंकि यहाँ के लोकल्स की जो सेवा करनी है तो लोकल्स में ये बिल्कुल ही अपोजिट होता है इंडियन माइंडसेट और इनका माइंडसेट।
So it's wonderful for me to work with Rushibai, because he approaches service like it's India. And I have to say to him, no, you cannot say that to Canadians. Isn't it?
Yes. I'll share that experience of that card that you have not permitted me to give so far. So.
And on June 12th, we will send an airplane to drop postcards on Newfoundland for Rushibai. Yeah, no.
जूडी बहन ने अभी मुझे मेडिटेशन के कार्ड्स बना के भेजे। सो उसमें भी क्या हुआ, पहली बार जो उन्होंने भेजा वो मुझे मिले नहीं, एड्रेस सब बराबर था लेकिन वो मुझे कार्ड मिले ही नहीं। तो 15 दिन तक वेट किया लेकिन कार्ड नहीं आया। फिर मैंने उनको बताया कि मैं हर जगह देख चुका हूँ, वो कार्ड मुझे मिला ही नहीं अभी तक। कुरियर कंपनी वाले बोलते हैं कार्ड भेज दिया है और मुझे नहीं मिला है। तो फिर उन्होंने दोबारा ऑर्डर किए कार्ड, दोबारा मुझे 500-500 कार्ड जो होते हैं मेडिटेशन में, उसके मेडिटेशन के क्या क्या बेनिफिट्स होते हैं वो कार्ड उन्होंने मुझे रीप्रिंट करवा के भेजे, तब मेरे पास कार्ड आए। तो मैंने उनको बोला एक काम करता हूँ, मैं ये सारे जो कार्ड है वो हर एक घर में जाके मैं दे के आ जाता हूँ। तो इन्होंने बोला नहीं इस तरह से नहीं होगा, इंडिया में ऐसे हम पर्चे बांट सकते हैं, यहाँ पे ऐसे पर्चे नहीं बांट सकते हैं। तो अभी आप 15 दिन पहले शांति रखो, पहले ऑब्जर्व करो सबको दृष्टि की लेन देन करो, किसी को कार्ड अभी आप नहीं देना है। तो आपको धीरे धीरे आपको मैं बताऊंगी कैसे कार्ड किसको क्या देना है। अभी आप सीधा डायरेक्टली सबको जाके ऐसे कार्ड मत दे के आओ। यस।
So airplane. On June 12th.
हमने एक डेट तय की है, 15 दिन, मतलब 12 जून को 15 दिन हो जाते हैं। तो मैंने वही बोला, 12 जून तक आपने मना किया है, मैं किसी को कार्ड नहीं दूंगा, लेकिन 13 जून से मैं स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ कार्ड देना। फिर तो बोले नहीं मैं फिर आपको, आप जिस तरह से सेवा करना चाहते हो मुझे आपको एक एरोप्लेन भेजना पड़ेगा और आप एरोप्लेन में से कार्ड सबको पर्चे वहां पे भेजना।
So it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Baba's magic. Baba's absolute magic. What's happening here with this? It's just so wonderful for us to see.
Yes, it is.
So that's your sister Judy in Halifax, and yeah, I really found today's Murli, about being on the battlefield. And being not afraid of Maya, but being so agile, so nimble that you can be on the battlefield and Maya cannot get you. So this has been my practice, is being like Tai Chi with Maya. That you're on the battlefield, but you're stable and you move so that Maya cannot get you, but you see her coming. And yet so elegant and so stable and so royal. So it's lovely, lovely dance that we have, and today especially. And I don't know if you are participating in United Yoga Bhatti, are you?
United Yoga Bhatti? No, I don't think so anybody is participating.
Oh, okay.
Which Bhatti? United Yoga Bhatti which? Sunday? Third Sunday?
No, so every day. At 9 a.m. Newfoundland time. 9 a.m. Newfoundland time. Every day now for 2 months, we have a United Yoga Bhatti where every Brahmin in the world outside of India, we watch Bap Dada's drill for 15 minutes, and we do together at the same time. So it's, you know, midnight in Australia, it's 9 in the morning here, and every time zone in between. And we have been doing this for 2 months. So I don't know if India is having a united yoga time, but you all have same time zone, so you always have united yoga, right?
Yes. They do
So
have,
for, oh yeah, so for double foreigners, this is very new, and we are all sitting every day at exactly the same time and doing Baba's drill. And we get a different drill every day from Avyak Bap Dada. Oh, you're not doing this. Okay, so this is a very big time for double foreigners. We're making an intense effort, but we are also seeing the fruit. We're seeing crazy things starting to happen in the world. And a lot of intense internal purification as well is happening for us.
तो जो इंडिया में हम संगठन रूप में जो योग करते हैं कि हर एक सेंटर पे एक ही टाइम डिसाइड होता है उसी, तो यहाँ पे वो बहुत नया है इन लोगों के यहाँ के कल्चर के हिसाब से. तो इन लोगों ने जो टाइम हैलिफैक्स का टाइम आधे घंटा यहाँ से पीछे होता है न्यूफाउंडलैंड के टाइम से. हैलिफैक्स में 8:30 बजते हैं, यहाँ पे 9 बजते हैं. तो यहाँ के सुबह के 9 बजे हर रोज बाप दादा की एक ड्रिल चलाते हैं 15 मिनट के लिए, और उसी पे फिर अभ्यास रखते हैं. तो पूरा दिन उसी का अभ्यास रहता है. तो ये यूनाइटेड होता है, लाइक पूरे वर्ल्ड में फिर वही चलता है, एक ही टाइम रखा है. जो न्यूफाउंडलैंड में 9 बजे होता है, हैलिफैक्स में 8:30 बजे होता है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में उस वक्त कुछ रात हुई होती है, बट टाइम एक ही है. तो उसी एक ही टाइम पे सारे आउटसाइड ऑफ इंडिया में नहीं, इंडिया के बाहर जो डबल फॉरेनर्स है उन लोगों का ये कॉमन टाइम इन्होंने ये डिसाइड किया हुआ है. तो उस टाइम पे 15 मिनट तक बाप दादा के ड्रिल चलाते हैं, फिर उसी पे पूरा जो 24 घंटे होते हैं उसी का उसमें वो उसका प्रैक्टिस करना रहता है.
And this came from Sister Mohini. Because Baba said in the last moment, you will all have the same thought. So we're practicing having the same thought at exactly the same moment now.
So ये जो कंसेप्ट है ये मोहिनी बहन ने शुरू किया है, क्योंकि बाबा ने जो कहा था कि जब अंत समय होगा तब सभी के जो संकल्प होंगे वो एक ही संकल्प होगा. तो उसीलिए ये ड्रिल ऐसे शुरू की है कि एक ही समय पे सारी ब्राह्मण आत्माएं जो इंडिया के बाहर है, डबल फॉरेनर्स है, एक ही समय पे एक ही संकल्प की प्रैक्टिस करे. तो इसीलिए ये कंसेप्ट यहाँ पे शुरू किया है इन लोगों ने.
Is this happening in India? This kind of common drill? Same time, all of India?
बोलो.
Yes, it is.
Yes?
Yes,
Beginning
yes.
to happen?
Yes.
Okay, same time. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so we are united in this. Wonderful. These are very intense times I am finding. Are you finding it also intense? Like in terms of internal purification? Are you finding that you are looking in the mirror of all your own sanskars every day because you can't escape? Are you also finding this? Is India still on lockdown?
India is like it is an unlocking phase right now. So lockdown is over. The unlocking phase is start. So this is the first phase of unlocking. In India. And it started on June 8. Yesterday it started. So it's the first phase of unlocking. So some of the restrictions are lifted, and slowly they will lift all the restrictions. So I think now religious places have also got the permission to reopen. But it's not like completely unlocked. It's in phase. It's in first phase.
But that's same as Canada by the sounds. It sounds same as Canada.
Yes. Even here in Newfoundland, they started unlocking since yesterday, and the date was same in India as well. They started unlocking yesterday.
So Newfoundland and India are perfect alignment now. Because you are there. Wonderful. So we will follow Newfoundland now. That's wonderful. So yes, I mean, I find it's just a beautiful, intense time of yoga, tapasya, study, and also purification. All the old sanskaras that were there and I could accommodate, I face them now in the mirror, and they are having to transform. So I feel that this United Yoga Bhati is giving extra power for us to face and transform a lot of these things right now. That's what we're finding here.
तो इनका ये कहना है कि जो लॉकडाउन वगैरह हुआ है उससे एक पर्सनल जो टाइम मिल रहा है वो एक बहुत ही स्पेशल है। जो पहले ज्यादातर सेवाओं में वगैरह बिजी रहते थे उसमें से अभी पर्सनल भी काफी टाइम मिल रहा है, जिससे क्या कहते हैं लाइक सेल्फ को देख सकते हैं क्या क्या कमी है जिसको दूर करना है, वी कैन एनालाइज दैट। और ये जो यूनाइटेड भट्टी है इससे एक बहुत ही बूस्ट मिलता है कि भाई सभी लोग, सारी ब्राह्मण आत्माएं इन ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड प्रैक्टिसिंग एक ही संकल्प को प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं। सो इट इज ऑल्सो वेरी गुड बूस्ट फॉर एवरीबॉडी।
Okay, so
Everybody,
the program you are asking about United Bhatti, here one program is run by Madhuban itself, and that is Power of Sakas. So all day it's going on and on since lockdown. Not even since lockdown, but on regular basis, Power of Sakas. So that is run by Madhuban. It is just like United Bhatti.
oh, fantastic. And are you joining every day at the same
Yes.
time, or?
I'm admin of that WhatsApp group also.
Okay. That's
They have created a
fantastic.
WhatsApp group for that. That is Power of Sakash, and that is run by Madhuban. And Manish Bhai is one of the admin of that group. And they have the same thought that is for particularly for Indians. Like you do it for outside of India, that is the same. Like they have created something for Indians, a WhatsApp group, and they have the same thought which is provided to everybody to practice that particular day.
Wonderful. Okay, so of course we're thinking the same way.
Yes.
And it's unifying us. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. And everybody's okay. Do you come together in the center, or do you stay in your homes?
No. Religious.
You have
It
to
is-
stay.
Still.
Everybody is staying at their homes and connecting it to Zoom.
Right.
You gave the idea of Zoom, and since then it started. Like first idea came from you for the Zoom class.
Oh, good.
Yes. So yes, the idea came from you. Then I like passed on to India, and then like it started from Zoom. So
Yeah.
yes,
It's quite
Everybody-
good, isn't it?
It
It's
is
quite good.
Zoom is user friendly, very user friendly, and it's very good.
Very good. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad. And they became millionaires thanks to all of us. But that's good. It's good they were there for us. Yes?
Yes. The moment you told me that we have got the licensed version of Zoom,
Yeah,
I actually passed that message to India, and they also got this licensed version of Zoom so that they can do it every day. And since this Zoom is very user for everybody, so as I told you, like experience sharing classes, Murli classes, everything, like in the morning, in the evening, it is going on, and everybody, because it was lockdown, so everybody was joining it from their own places, both the timings, morning and evening.
And that's why we are meeting today.
Yes, of course. Beautiful. Wonderful.
By
Well,
translation,
it's been wonderful to meet you and to see you all. Even though you're so far away physically, you feel very close. And you know, I feel like this must be what the Dilwala temple is based on. These little alcoves. Each yogi has a little box, right? And this is the Dilwala temple.
Zoom का जो गैलरी व्यू है वो जूडी बहन को दिलवाड़ा मंदिर जैसा लग रहा है। तेरे में कैसे हर एक का तो बोले ये स्क्रीन दिलवाड़ा मंदिर जैसी लग रही है।
Yeah, although some have two, but that's not the Diwala temple, but each one, yeah. So wonderful to see all of you. Thank you for having me visit. I really appreciate, and I hope we can spend just a moment or two of silence together before we go, can we?
yeah.
Yes, of course, yes.
But now,
Any questions of anyone though?
yes, no question. But when you are planning to visit Madhuban, whenever, you have to visit Vadodara now.
Yes, I
You have
understand
to
that
promise.
is.
You have to promise. Last time we requested you, Dr. Jayant sent you email, but somehow it was not become possible. So this time, whenever you are planning to visit Madhuban, you have to visit Vadodara, and you will get happy. We have very nice BK family. You know.
I will get happy. Okay, in front of all these witnesses, I promise.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Great. Hey, ताली बजाओ.
Everybody is actually eagerly waiting to meet you physically in person as well. So that whenever you come to Madhuban, just make at least one day visit to Baroda. Dr. Jayant Bhai was also very excited to like welcome you at the center. So
Yeah.
he actually emailed you before as well when you were at Madhuban, but at that time your schedule was very busy.
That's
So I
so
told them
busy.
that yes, that was very busy at that time. So he
Yeah.
told me that okay, whenever she comes next, just ask her to at least spend one day here so that everybody can meet her.
It
And
would be my
sister,
honor.
and sister, everybody knows you here, you know. Everybody knows you because we are connected with you in some way. So everybody knows you with your name and face. Okay. So you are most welcome, Dr. Saib.
I am
Thank
very
you.
glad to see the inner unity power of Sister Judy. यहाँ भी कहते हैं जोड़ना है, जूडी बहन का नाम भी ऐसा है, जूडी माना जोड़ना। तो आप सिंबल हो गए, you are a symbol for unity. The word Judy also means जोड़ने वाली, unite करने वाली in our Hindi language.
Univali means what?
Like the word Judy means like Jodna is to unite in Hindi. So like
Oh.
your name is resemblance of the word united. So that is what he is saying, that
Oh.
your name itself is like meaning to, like in Hindi if you convert your name, it's similar to the word united.
और ये भी
Unity.
Oh
कहता है
my
जूडी माना
goodness.
बाबा से जुड़ी, बाबा से connected with बाबा, Judy.
Yeah, Judy. Oh, that's such a blessing. Thank you for that. That's so good to know. That makes me so happy. Look, I'm happy already and I didn't come visit you. I just saw you on Zoom and already I'm happy.
Okay. नरसी दादा
Thank
કશું
you.
કેવું છે તમારે? નરसी દાदा?
No.
ओके कશું अच्छा भाई और बहनों, किसी को कुछ कहना है, पूछना है, धन्यवाद अदा करना है तो भले आपको इंग्लिश नहीं भी आता है, हिंदी गुजराती में करे।
Give,
हाँ
hello,
हाँ
hello.
बोलो।
Rushi, give the introduction of Karelibaug Center and inmates of the Karelibaug.
I already gave the introduction of Karelibaug Center. मैंने दिया सेंटर का इंट्रोडक्शन शुरुआत में ही दिया मैंने।
એ પૌલમી બેનના સંદર્ભમાં કે છે?
મને અવાજ અહીંયા કપાઈ છે, શું કહો છો?
પૌલમી બેનના સંદર્ભમાં કે છે તમે?
પૌલમી બેનનો મારું ઇન્ટ્રોડક્શન કરાવવાનું કે છે.
अच्छा अच्छा।
હા.
So Sister Judy, she is Sister Paulomi Ben. She is at Karelibaug Center. She stays at she is PhD in chemical, chemistry, I think. Yes, she is PhD in chemistry, and she was professor at university, and now she Karelibaug Center with Dr. Jayant Bhai and Champa Ben.
And the beach.
Where is the Baroda? Baroda is in Gujarat, the one state of the India.
Gujarat is the province of India, and Baroda is one of the city in that province. And in Baroda there are like 9 to 10 centers in Baroda itself, and Karelibaug is one of that. And it is run by Dr. Jayant Bhai and Champa Ben, and Paulomi Ben stays at the center with them.
Beautiful. Okay. So we have many centers here in this gathering, not just
No.
one.
In this
many
it's
centers.
only Karelibaug Center. It's not
Okay.
many centers. This is
Okay.
only Karelibaug Center and Kamlanagar, the Pathshala run center.
And
So
some
in
of
this-
them are out of
Out of
India
Baroda.
even.
Like
Yeah.
Narsi Dada is from Toronto, but he is connected to Karelibaug Center. So everybody who is there is connected to Karelibaug Center itself. Not other
Beautiful.
centers.
વિજયભાઈ દિલ્હી,
And some different cities from India, all over India.
તિલકલાલભાઈ,
Delhi, Moradabad, etc.
Some of the participants are from capital city of India, which is Delhi. Some of them are from Delhi as well. But somehow everybody is connected to Karelibaug Center.
Yes, and me too.
Thank you. Unite.
So,
Your nature is to unite, so you are here with United Us.
We are Baba's uniting the world through us, isn't he? And our hearts are already united, so it's good.
सोमिल भाई
आपने सेवा के लिए ऋषि भाई को सिलेक्ट किया और पाठशाला भी खोल दिया इतने टाइम में, तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका। ऋषि बोल।
Like, Champaban is thanking you that you selected me for Newfoundland service and gave the status of Pathshala to this to the place where I'm staying right now. You gave the status of Pathshala to this place, and you selected me for service of Newfoundland. So she is thanking you for that.
And I am thanking Baba for you. Oh, it will be wonderful success, our service in Newfoundland, won't it? Baba will do wonders.
Anybody wants to ask something?
हाँ सोमिल
Anything?
भाई हाँ
किसी
सोमिल
को कुछ
Yes,
किसी को
मुकेश भाई,
पूछना है? सोमिल भाई के बोलना है?
मुकेश भाई बोल रहे हैं।
सोमिल भाई
मुकेश भाई को बोलना है।
बोलो सोमिल भाई
मुकेश भाई को स्पॉटलाइट दीजिए। गिव स्पॉटलाइट टू मुकेश
हाँ
भाई।
डॉक्टर साहब 2 मिनट रुकाओ सोमिल भाई बोले सोमिल भाई बोलो
हाँ सोमिल भाई।
It was very wonderful to know that how the Baba, to get the double foreigners into Yajna and just giving the drashti, it will just how the Baba remove all our false, intellect about only for the science, and how he makes all the foreigners to fall in love with the Baba. That was really amazing and wonderful for us. Because, and second thing, it was very interesting to know that you started with all 4 subjects together. In generally in our India, people start with the Gyan and Yoga, then start with the Dana and Seva, but you started with all 4 subjects together. That was really amazing for us to know, and how you are developing the family culture in foreign countries. That were the most difficult things I think I understand from you. So I hope you definitely have some initial inner power with you, so that you can doing so much of the seva to the world. That was the great, and we are also lucky that we have such great family members with us.
Thank you.
ओके मुकेश भाई
Sister, we are thankful of you for sharing your inspired spiritual experience with us. Also, your spiritual journey teaches us that unity is immunity. We are also thankful our Diamond Sri Rishi Bhai for giving opportunity for this wonderful event. We are filled that today we met Angel of Canada. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, brother Mukesh Bhai, lovely.
ओके ज्योति बेन
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Hello.
हाँ
Hello.
संभाल
Shanti. Acha. Good evening. Your friend from India. Rishi Bhai is our gem, and you have taken him. So we are missing him lot over here. Yeah. And I had seen you interviewing Shivani Didi, and that time I was very much impressed by your vocabulary. So thank you, and Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Well, Baba said yesterday in the blessing that he takes the special jewels in the container of his heart. So I did not take Rushi. Baba has him.
सुरेश भाई
I want to like to visit your center in Halifax when I will come to Canada.
Aha, lovely, lovely.
I came to Canada just last year for 1 day only.
He visited Canada for a day. He frequently visits America, United States, but he
I
came
see
to
Peace
Canada.
Village.
Yeah. He visits Peace Village. I think he selected this T-shirt for today especially. So yes.
तपस भाई को
If you come to Canada, we will send you to the Pandav Bhavan in Newfoundland.
तपस भाई क्या कहना है
हेलो
हाँ बोलो
सुन रहे हैं क्या हाँ
भाई भी कहना चाहते हैं।
Sister Judy, we are very much thanks to get from you details, but one question to ask you, if you don't mind. Hello.
बोलो
One question I just ask you: have you get any touch from Baba before coming knowledge. I mean, this Baba, have you get touch from Baba?
So,
Any touch?
When I had my drishti experience, it was such a powerful touching. And then I became a Brahmin. Only in the last maybe 10 years, I reflected on my life before Baba. And I can see there were two significant moments in my life where there was protection, where there was touching. And one was danger of my life. And I know Brahma Baba, I could feel his presence was there. And the other was a mama experience when I was very, very young. But I didn't know that's what it was until I came. So I think Baba had his hand in my life over the entire period before I came to him. But only now can I see back and go, oh, that was protection. Oh, that was Baba. So yes, I think, and maybe that's true for many of us, you know. I think given that the Iron Age is so Tamil Pradhan right now, that any Brahmin of this age, you know, we were protected by Baba until we could come to him. So touchings, protection, yes, I think, yes. I feel for me there was, yes.
Okay. Ashok Bhai.
Om Shanti.
Sister Judy, he's Ashok Bhai. He comes to Kamlanagar, as you know Kamlanagar. He comes to Kamlanagar, and he is ex Air Force officer.
Indian Air Force.
Indian Air Force. Yes, he was in Indian Air Force. He's ex Air Force officer.
Om Shanti.
Didi Om Shanti. I have served in Indian Air Force for 40 years. And I also came late and joined Baba's spiritual knowledge. Of course, you have joined very early. With if I compare you with me, that is separate thing. But today we are extremely happy, and you have given spreading the spiritual knowledge to Baba all over the world or that places, and especially today you have acted like a Shiv Baba, and you have given your spiritual knowledge through the body of Brahma Baba of Rishi to Indians. And we are all listened very carefully and very happy. And we enjoyed your experience. Thank you very much, Didi.
Okay.
Thank
રાકેશ ભાઈ,
you.
અવાજ નથી આવતો તમારો.
ऋषि भाई इनको
हाँ डॉक्टर साहब,
आवाज आ रही है?
હા યા.
हेलो,
બોલો, બોલો. હા
हाँ
બોલો.
राकेश भाई, बोलो बोलो।
ओम शांति दीदी जी। हेलो। और दीदी जी से मैं बहुत भाग्यशाली हूँ कि मैं 2019 में आर्ट एंड कल्चर विंग के प्रोग्राम में जब आपका फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू
जी जी
वहाँ मौजूद था, तो मैं बहुत
जी।
लकीली हूँ कि आपसे एक बार तो मैं मिल ही चुका हूँ।
Ji. So, Sister Judy, the interview which we conducted, if you remember the first meeting we had, that was in Gyan Sarovar, and we interview which is on YouTube right now, if you remember that. And Rakesh Bhai says that he is very fortunate that he was one of the team member at that time who recorded that interview of yours. It was me, Manish Bhai, and Rakesh Bhai there, and we three recorded their interview. So he says, fortunate that I met Sister Judy in person at least once in my lifetime, so he is very fortunate.
Yes, I remember that was on the swing, wasn't it?
That was
It
on the
was very
swing,
nice.
yes, that was on the swing.
Correct.
Yes, I have wondered often about that interview if I was not too honest for public consumption. So, yeah, thank you. Nice to see you again, Rakesh Bhai.
Okay.
तो फिर भी एक पूछिए उनके परिवार, ब्राह्मण परिवार जो इस सेंटर पर रहता है, वो परिवार।
हाँ पूछते हैं, डॉक्टर साहब पूछते हैं. हाँ राकेश शैलेश भाई बोलो.
आजू बाजू હોય તો દેખાય ઋષિ
હા એ સેન્ટર દેખાડવાના છે. એ સેન્ટર છેલ્લે 1 મિનિટમાં સેન્ટર દેખાડશે. આખું જે હેલિફેક્સ નું સેન્ટર છે, she will show the center in, she has a video, and वो 1 मिनट का वो वीडियो बाद में दिखाएंगे.
દેખાવો
सिस्टर ओम शांति।
Oh, Shanti.
We are very thankful you to for care of our lovely brother Rusi. Thanks a lot.
Yes, I feel like I have gained a brother, which is wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Rishi Bhai is well protected by his pure intention, by his 100% faith in Baba, and by the support of you, his family. I think this is sustaining him very well.
And right now your support is also there.
But
Yes,
they
my
all are thanking you for all your support which you are providing me here for service, and each one of them is thanking you for that.
That's beautiful. That you tell them that we laugh a little too much, yes?
Sister Champa Ben is asking you please tell that how many people you are living at the Halifax Center and what is the structure at the center.
Mm-hmm. You did not see the pictures, did you?
The video that you shared with me?
Yeah. Did you see that?
No, I was actually planning to share that here so that everyone can see that video.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
But I can show, I don't know if I can share my screen. No, I can share my screen and show you.
Yes, you can. Screen sharing on karo na badana.
Yeah, just share host. Share host, and then I will share. Here is Baba's home in Halifax. So it's a house, a 3-story house with many flowers and a red door. A sitting room and our peace letters. We have a peace festival every year. Baba's office, sitting room, and this is Baba's meditation room. Only we can get 60 people.
60 people. બાબા નો કમરો છે અને આ બાબા નો કમરો હતો એમાં 60 લોકો બેસી શકે છે. 60 લોકોની કેપેસિટી છે બાબાના કમરામાં.
So it's a house. It's a 3-story house, and we're in a residential property. So we cannot have a big sign. We can only have a little sign like this.
Okay.
And we can have 60 people, and only one lives here, but we have guest rooms, so always people coming to stay.
Okay. So तीन माले का घर है और रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी है, कमर्शियल प्रॉपर्टी नहीं है. कमर्शियल प्रॉपर्टी में क्या होता है, यहाँ पे बड़े बोर्ड लगा सकते हैं. यहाँ पे रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी पे बड़ा बोर्ड नहीं लग सकता है, तो छोटा जो बोर्ड होता है वो छोटा बोर्ड इन्होंने बाहर लगाया हुआ है क्योंकि एक रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी 3 माले और 60 लोग यहाँ पे एकोमोडेट कर सकते हैं. 60 लोगों का क्लास एक साथ चल सकता है, इतनी कैपेसिटी है हॉल की. और यहाँ पे एक ही अभी तो यही रहते हैं, लेकिन इनके जो गेस्ट रूम्स है, गेस्ट रूम्स काफी बनाए हुए हैं क्योंकि जो गेस्ट वगैरह है वो काफी विजिट करते रहते हैं बाहर से, यहाँ से, वहां से. सो गेस्ट रूम्स बनाए हैं, लेकिन जो परमानेंट रहता है वो भी एक ही है यहाँ पे.
Yeah. So in Canada, it's difficult to get residential and business together. Yeah, so we have residential or business.
यहाँ पे या तो कमर्शियल प्रॉपर्टी लो या फिर रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी लो. दोनों प्रॉपर्टी एक साथ मिले ऐसा मुश्किल होता है, तो इनका जो है अभी रेसिडेंशियल प्रॉपर्टी है.
So there you go. You're all welcome. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
I will call Bharat Bhai if he's here, if he can also come for a minute.
Oh, he can meet everybody. Have you all met Bharat Bhai, the roommate? Have you met him? No, so this is new.
I told him this morning today, but I think he left before some time or what.
He might be a bit nervous about meeting 80 people all at once.
he gets nervous for that. Phone na karo mane, please. he gets nervous about that. I told last time when we were talking, I told that okay, talk to Sister Judy. He said no,
And
no,
he
no.
said, no. That's okay. That's okay. That's very
So
good.
yes, I wanted him to like introduce to everyone here as well and on the class. So I told him that the class is on 11 a.m. So, but I think he just left before some time, so it's
Yeah,
fine.
so he left quick. Next time, surprise him.
Yeah, that is what I'm planning. I won't tell him. I won't tell him before the timing.
Yeah.
I'll tell him, okay, come here. The class is going on. Okay. બીજું કઈ છે કોઈને કઈ કેવું હોય તો નહીં તો પછી હવે 2 મિનિટ સાયલેન્સ માં બેસી એમના કહેવા મુજબ.
Yeah.
There's a world I used to know, a world where love can flow through our minds. I can see that vision of tomorrow. There's a time where I used to be, a time when I could see myself crowned with the treasures of heaven.
So much love to all of you. We will see you in person sometime soon. And in the meantime, Baba's blessings on our heads, all of us. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us and giving your time.
Thank you for having me. Bye.